Hello everyone, welcome. My name's Cara Matheson and I'm the Education Officer with Hunter Community Languages, and this is the Terrific Teaching series. Today we're going to create a new Google Classroom. We're going to add sections to the classroom so that it's organised, and then we're going to add some material to the classroom for the students to access. Okay, so here we are in Google Chrome. I've already signed in. I can go up to the little tiles here that shows all the different apps that I have access to. And when I scroll through here, I will find a classroom. So I can access the classroom that way, even if I've never created a classroom before. If I'm signed into Google, I'll be able to get to that app and make my first classroom, accessing it that way. Or I can go up here and I can get to it that way also. So now here we are in Google Classroom. You can see I've already got lots of different classrooms here, but I'm going to show you how to create a new classroom from scratch. And it's as simple as coming up here to this little plus. And we don't want to join a class, we want to create a class. So we have to give it a name. That's the only thing we have to give it to get started. So I'm going to call this Japanese Class 1, because I used to be a Japanese teacher. Here we go, we create the class. And here is Japanese Class 1. It's given me this theme here. I can select a theme from here, and you can see there's all different themes. I am personally a big fan of green, so I'm going to go with that theme. Or you could upload a photo if you had something that the students could really relate to that you'd like to have showing as soon as they come to the class. Okay, so there we go. We've created our classroom. So the next thing we're going to do is go to the classwork section. And your classroom's a completely blank slate here. There's nothing in there. So this is the key button to get started setting up our classroom, Create. When we click on here, we can see all the different things that we can add to the classroom. But one of our goals for today was to organise our classroom into sections. So you might want to have your classroom organised by the weeks. So 1 week for the work, and then the next week for the next week's work. So we've got about 3 weeks left of this term. So you might have week 6, 7, 8, or you might just call it week 1, 2, 3. So if you want to divide it up based on the work for each week, you could do it that way. Or you could have some different topics, some different sections for coursework, for activities, whatever you like. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to click on topic. The topic is what you call the different sections. And I'm going to call this first section class materials. So I'll add that. So now I've got one section. I'm going to create another section down to topic, and I'm going to call this week 6 work. So now I've got 2 sections in my classroom, but they're the wrong way around. So I can click on this little thing here and say move up. Now that's how I want it. I want the materials at the top, and then I'm going to have each week as we come to it going down the page. So there's the sections in our classroom. So we've made our classroom. We've got the beginnings of the organisation of our classroom. And there was one more thing we were going to do today, and that was to add some material. So I've got my class materials section. I'm going to click on Create, Material. And the first thing I'm going to put in my classroom materials is my kanji workbook. That's the workbook that we use for practicing our Chinese characters in this Japanese class. So the title is going to be Kanji Workbook. I don't need any description. And over here is where I choose where I want it to go. So you remember I created the section called Materials. I'm going to put it in Materials. And now all that remains is for me to upload the book. At the moment, the workbook is sitting on my computer on the hard drive. So I'm going to access it by selecting File. Load it from my computer. So I click on Upload and then Browse. And there is my work booklet there. So now all that remains is for me to post it. And now here we are back in the classroom, class materials, kanji workbook. Let's have a look and just see if it's really worked. There it is, my kanji workbook. So that was the 3 things that we were going to do today. Make our classroom, organise it into sections, and then add some material for the students to use. Now this material's here, the students can just go into their Google Classroom, download the workbook if they want to and print it out, but it's always there for them to find. So I hope that that's a great help to you in getting started with using a Google Classroom.